Thokoza gogo, thokoza Deneo ranaka, thokoza gogo, thokoza. Hey Tommy, welcome back to Gossip Cafe. My name is Kay. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning subby, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence once again. Your love and your presence is highly appreciated over here. Happy Monday, happy new week. I hope and pray you will have a fantastic one, a fruitful one. For that matter. So without further ado, I've got actually a couple of stories that I want to share on this video. And yeah, it's Monday, zonke izinto zenzakele last week and all of those things. We need to break down some of the things that caught my eye during the week, during last week. Okay, so let's get into today's video.
Welcome to Gossip Cafe.
So guys, first things first. I think you already saw this one. I'm not that much on TV. I'm not a TV fan, like especially SABC and DSTV and all of those things. I'm not that kind of a person. If I'm watching TV, I'm watching a movie. I'm watching Netflix is crap at the moment, but I'm watching true crime stories somewhere and whatever. That's my thing. But The River has been cancelled. It was long overdue. For me, it was long overdue, guys. I loved The River at the beginning. After 6 seasons, I was done. I was like, I'm done with The River. I am not in the mood to be hearing about The River and all of those things. I think they made a good call to cancel the show. I don't think it had much views or at the moment. I think they lost a couple of views. They might say they want to end with a bang and all of those things, and sounding like everything just went smooth and they just wanted to end the River on a high note and all of those things. I do not believe that. I don't believe it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Comment down below. Were you watching The River? Are you sad that The River is going away, has been cancelled or something like that? Are you sad? I don't think so. So I don't think we have to lament for this one. We can just move on to the next story. And the next story is one of the saddest stories. Last week I reported about Owami's story about her business, that she is taking a break from her salon business due to certain things that were happening with her business on the side. And I see a lot of businesses, or I see a lot of young people giving up business because of certain things or hardships or whatever that they have no control over. This story is also almost similar to Owami's story, but this one is in a different level, and a level that you cannot, like 100%, you cannot do anything. It is between you, your customers, and now your government or your country as a whole, you know. So the award, is he an award winning? I don't know about that. But I know that he is a content creator turned actor. His name is Majola. Majola started a business when he was still a content creator. He was still hustling down there, and it was a humble cafe. So this cafe was selling food. It was a trailer selling food, and obviously it's a hustling business, and you're trying to get your food out there, and you're trying to have another source of income and all of that. Especially if you're a content creator, you can't have like an income only solely based on what you're getting from the views and all of those things. So you have to have multiple businesses or whatever in order for you to earn or to gain a lot of money without waiting for in streams, whatever money. Okay, so this business was a small business, obviously, and unfortunately he had to call it quits, or he had to close it down because of inflation. That's what I heard. I don't know if there's more to it. Obviously, when you are selling food, everything is extremely expensive. I mean, cooking oil is not less than 100 rands, and if you want to do chips, you need a lot of liters of cooking oil, and people would never ever pay double the amount or 3 times the amount of the market price of chips, for example, or fish or whatever that you're selling. Most of the times people also are having or they are struggling as well on their side because of inflation. You are struggling as a business, and people are struggling on their side because of business, so they might stop going to your place to buy because now you have to increase or to inflate the prices in order for you to gain profits, in order for you to pay your people, in order for you to live within this small business. But if it brings you too much stress that it doesn't bring anything to you, I think it is the right thing to let it go and just focus on other things, and maybe you come back to it later on in your life or whatever. I don't know, but it's difficult, guys. South Africa, I think the world at large, it is difficult. Things are extremely expensive. The recessions and all of those things, it's quite difficult. It's a mess. It is a mess, and you cannot control this one. You cannot control it as a business person, that you've got a small business and then you get hit by inflation or whatever, and things are so expensive and you cannot withstand the whole thing that is happening. So I know it's very sad to actually think about closing a business. It's mentally and physically draining, and this business is mentally, physically draining you because now you have to use your savings to save this business. But it doesn't need any saving. It doesn't need any saving because this inflation and all of those things. Kusekude phambili, guys. Kusekude. But anyway, I spent too much time on this topic because it is hitting at home. It's very sad, especially when it comes to youth, that youth is trying to be out there and things are not working out. But I hope his career, his acting career and his television career will take off as or becoming bigger, because he is still a newbie, and I'm looking forward to see more from him. And the next topic is none other than Thokoza Gogo. Thokoza Deneo Ranaka. Thokoza Gogo. Thokoza. Deneo Ranaka. So Deneo Ranaka was set to host a party on a cruise ship. You know, these MSC cruise ships. I mean, MSC cruise ship is one of the cheapest cruise ships that you can actually afford or you can go to. Obviously in South Africa, because of exchange rate, it sounds like it is one of the expensive, but you need to check out other cruise ships like the Norwegian. There's a lot of the Symphony of the Seas, and I don't know, whatever that is. They are quite pricey, but when it comes to this one, MSC, it is not that pricey, but it is priced in South Africa due to exchange rate, obviously. So they were set to actually go to the Portuguese island from Durban with this ship, and it's a party ship. Yonke into imnandi ilendile, and DJ Deben Gogo was actually set to perform there, or she performed there, whatever. But everything turned out to be chaotic. Apparently, everything was just unprofessional, very chaotic. There is something that I read whereby one of the people who were in that cruise was like, the driver was rounding around Durban and there was no Portuguese island, and I was laughing because obviously when you call a driver, a pilot, a ship's pilot or captain or whatever, when you say driver, I was thinking of taxi. I was like, oh, people want that driver, that pilot or that captain was a taxi driver. That person was a taxi driver, a South African taxi driver. So they didn't get to see the Portuguese islands, and it was just chaos, and people are complaining because obviously you paid a lot of money to be there, and it was just chaotic. So apparently Deneo Ranaka was trying her best, and things were just not working out, and obviously people are saying they're not blaming her and all of those things. But for me, on my side, guys, these party cruise ships, they always end up doing shit. Like, for me, the party cruise ships are just chaos. I'm not gonna lie about that. They are just chaos, and unfortunately that's what it is. Deneo, I think it was her first time to host a ship and stuff like that, so I would guess that she learned her lesson and she will move on from it, and then she will just be fine with it. Unfortunately, Deneo, maybe your ancestors were telling you that no, don't use the ship, because you remember the last time people used the ship to dock in Cape Town. That Jan van Riebeeck crazy lunatic thing came here with the ship. So maybe the ancestors don't like the ships. They don't like you to be in the ship, because the ship has got a history, traumatic one in our land, in our African land. Okay, so anyway, let's move on to the next topic. And the next topic, we're talking about Samething Soweto. This is another sad news. Unfortunately, Samething Soweto had to let go of his dog. Unfortunately, the dog died. That's what I'm trying to say. The dog died, and he's mourning the death of the dog, and he shared a video on Instagram. I think I will show you the video. It's a cute video, and I understand, guys, you have no, if you are not a dog owner, you've never owned a dog, you have no idea the pain when you're losing your dog, when you have to put your dog down, or the dog is dead or something like that. The pain, guys, that dog dies with your soul. I am so much connected with my dogs. I'm a dog parent as well. I'm so connected, and unfortunately with dogs, you cannot actually live the rest of your life with the same dog, because they live shorter than people, than human beings. They live shorter than human beings. It depends on the breed, but unfortunately you have to prepare yourself for the day that they are no more, and for you to move on. But they always in your heart. It's so difficult. It's so sad. It is so sad. You wouldn't understand if you've never owned a dog, or you've got passion, or you love dogs, or you love animals. You won't understand the pain. It's like you lost one of your family members, guys. It's like you lost one of your family members. Anyway, I nearly said congratulations. Anyway, guys, I wanted to say condolences to you, Samething Soweto. Akuhlanga uzoba right. I hope the dog is at peace at the moment. It jumped the rainbow. It is having fun and all of those things. But anyway, where's the new music? Where's the new music, Samething Soweto? I'm thinking this trauma would make you do something good. Use this period, use this mourning period to write something good, something very emotional. Idrama yodwa. Anyway, guys, let's move on to my last story. We are talking about Babes Wodumo. As you all know, Babes Wodumo has been through a lot this year already, losing her husband and losing her mother-in-law and all of those things. Apparently, Babes Wodumo is now listed as one of people who are not supposed to be booked, because she was booked for 3 gigs and it was a no-show, and people were dragging her and all of those things. Guys, I don't know what is going on with Babes Wodumo. You remember Babes Wodumo was never okay, even before the whole death of the husband and all of those things, but we're not gonna talk about those things here now. But I don't know, I feel like people don't understand what is going on to Babes. I don't think the organizers understands what is going on to Babes, what is going on within Babes' life at the moment, because obviously she is going through a lot. She's going through a traumatic period, and no one would understand. No, she is the only one who understands what is going on to her, even though sometimes she might not be understanding what is going on her side. I know she's a celebrity, she needs to show up and all, but we mourn in different way, we grieve in different ways, and I don't understand the organizers who still books Babes Wodumo at the moment, at this period of time. I think they should just let her be. That's what I'm thinking on my side. I think they should just let her be. Maybe there's a drama in the family, maybe she needs time and all of those things. I mean, the pubs, I mean, she was booked for some pub, like she was paid 18,000 rands. Like, guys, I think highly of Babes Wodumo because I know how big she was, and I can tell you right now that I think she deserves to come back, and she deserves to make a good comeback, a big comeback again, and she will go back to the top spot. I don't know how easy that will be, but I think we miss Gqom. I think on my side, I miss Gqom. I miss crazy songs. I miss songs that are making me be proud to be a South African. Yes, amapiano is jamming, is nice and all of those things, but I miss Gqom. I miss losing my morals. Like, that's what happens with Gqom. So I think people just need to let Babes be at the moment, and maybe she also has to focus on grieving and getting better, maybe. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching till this far. Please do me a favor, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on my next upload.